Life can be full of disappointments. You can have daily disappointments. You can be disappointed over how the week has gone. You could just be disappointed with life in general. I've had a little bit of a disappointing week. I set standards for myself that I wanted to achieve some goals and the effort that I wanted to pour in towards those goals, and it hasn't gone to plan. I'd probably give it about a 4 out of 10. And there's a sense of disappointment there. Lovely quote here by Brené Brown. Disappointment is unmet expectations. The more significant the expectations, the more significant the disappointment. So I expect a lot of myself. I want to do a lot. I want to achieve a lot. So therefore my expectations are high on myself. There is a sense of belief that I can do things and achieve things. However, these are not always met, and that's where the disappointment comes in. And I've shared quite a few times on my Facebook post that I always have self-compassion, self-kindness alongside those expectations, and that's what keeps me moving forward and getting through. So I wanted to share with you that if you do have expectations, then be prepared for disappointment. Unless your expectations are so low that it's unlikely you're going to be disappointed. In that sense, maybe you're not pushing yourself hard enough. So the message for today: manage your expectations and you'll manage your disappointments. Now I'll make a final note on this. Managing your expectations does not mean lowering your standards. It's possible to have really high standards for yourself, really high goals, big goals that you want to do and achieve. But be realistic with the expectations of what you can do and achieve in a day. There's only so much a person can do. And there's no point going through every day being full of disappointment. And part of the reason why that disappointment comes up, I'll explain it to you. When you have expectations, consider it like a circle. So your expectation is to complete what I refer to as the loop. So when you do something or you achieve something and you begin and you close that loop, you're only ever reaching what you expected in the first place. And very rarely do you actually congratulate yourself or pat yourself on the back for completing that loop. However, on the tasks and the things that you don't want to do, what happens is the loop begins and then it gets stuck somewhere along the line. And then all your mental energy, your physical energy, your emotional energy gets directed on how to overcome the hurdle, the dip, the block to complete that loop and complete that circle. But you're only ever going to get back to what you expected in the first place. And that's where the disappointment comes in. The disappointment always comes in those open loops that never get completed. So the way to manage your expectations and manage your results is ask yourself what's going well. Those loops that have been completed, that's the time to celebrate that you're actually meeting your expectations, and then that will make you feel so much better about the ones that are still open. Manage your expectations, you'll manage your disappointments. Final thing, celebrate your wins. I'm going to do that now. When I finish with this, I'm going to go to my journal. It's already starting to make me feel better thinking actually about the things that I've done. And I have done a lot this week. Okay, back again another day. Hope that's useful.